Much action today. Played with the Oxy Tigers a little bit in the summer. Phenomenal talent. Not sure why he's on the starting 7. But be that as it may, the kickoff is made. Didn't go 10, so it's going to be a penalty to the Air Force on the halfway line. They're going to tap and go quick. Little stutter step. Oh, solid spot, man and all tackle. Almost a turnover. Covering up there is the Air Force as they try to blow over that ball.
That's James Pauly for Lindenwood.
Yeah, great stuff. Bristol tries to rescue things, but the turnover's been made.
Advantage to Lindenwood. Let's see if they can get the ball into Paul's hand.
Oh, great little flick on the inside, and that'll be the opening points of the game.
But Gabriel Farley for Lindenwood. Haven't called his name at all this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Isn't Farley the man who had the best haircut? Maybe not.
I'm looking at him, and I've seen some better hair than that this weekend.
No, this weekend we've had some, we've been treated to a display of fine rugby and fine hairstyles as well as they watch the replay here. Deft little one-handed flick on the inside, the Sonny Williams pass, and there's nothing Air Force can do to stop that, and that is a sensational start. And teammates are egging him on here. Brad Foster. He's never kicked a rugby ball in his life. Not bad, not a bad attempt.
No, for a first effort,
yeah.
That wasn't bad at all.
Yeah. And we're standing actually just behind the bench here for Lindenwood, so we can hear all the little chirps and gossips bringing it to you live and loud. Nice kickoff.
Very good restart. Air Force has some difficulty handling it.
Throwing it back and paddling it back. Oh, it's slipping around, sliding everywhere. Just managed to gather it in the end. They try to throw it infield. Heavy tackle coming in from Sebastian Calm. And there's your man Bristol with a fend. Oh, he gets it going. Oh, and tries to kick it. Does eventually get it to the boot. Double kick, but I think he dropped it before he kicked it.
Yeah, referee adjudging a knock on there. Lindenwood's going to have a scrum about 15 meters from the try line. Very good attacking position for the Lions. Already up 5-0, looking to extend their lead in this 7th place match.
Lions have got options to the left and right. They've got Foster on the left-hand side. Waiting for it is their fly half, James Paul. He gets it now, batted back through his legs. Gap opens and closes. Bristol's there, helping out. Now they move it to the try scorer. Oh, solid tackle, but the offload is on. Calm has it. Sets his play away and will be a try on the outside. Lovely bit of interchanging. And number 6, Charles Lavery, dots it down for Lindenwood. Try number 2. We watch the replay here. One-handed offload. Calm comes back against the grain. Nice little hands there. The try is made, and I didn't see the conversion, but looks like the player slipped when he kicked it.
He did. He ended up flat on his backside, much to the delight of his teammates.
And the bench are having a wonderful time cheering on their Lindenwood Lion team. It is 10-0. Air Force really struggle with this kickoff. The last couple of kickoffs, they've kind of bobbled the ball around, but they need somebody just to take it upfield and set a contact point, and then they can play from there.
This one's going to be fielded cleanly. And they're
Now
moving the ball wide fast.
Nice little step. Bundled up, though. Is Shrek. Ball is out, though. Oh, and they go straight through.
That's Foster.
Oh,
to the scrum half, Markowski.
And the fend is good, and he'll score. 3 tries straight off the bat.
All one-way traffic here.
Now I think will be a new kicker to kick for this. No, they're going to give him another chance. Brad Foster, after setting up that try, has earned himself another kick for the uprights.
So this will be his 2nd kick ever.
Oh, he's got it!
And he got that one!
Straight to the middle. Brad
Celebrates
Foster.
like Johnny Wilkinson hitting a drop goal to win the World Cup.
And the setting Not quite as glamorous as that, but still pretty sensational as his friends on the sideline cheer him on. It is now 17-0. And the Air Force hoping to try get something out of this half.
Good take by Bristol. There's Stephen Reardon making some ground. Bristol slots into the first receiver position.
Better play by them now, trying to cut up the middle. Solid tackle and clean out. Fly hack backwards.
Heath Reichenbach for Air Force now with the ball. We're seeing some players that we haven't really seen much of this weekend. Looks like both teams are making sure that all their players that traveled with them to Greensboro are getting some game time. That's good to see.
That is wonderful to see. And
oh,
so is
great
that pass. Oh, cutting against the grain, stepping, almost running through Tim Luscombe. What a great try.
Austin Harrison, after an unbelievable pass.
That was some great skill from both players there. And all of a sudden, they've struck back with a 7-pointer. Conversion is good.
That's Harrison's 6th try on the weekend.
He really does possess some jet shoes, and of course, the angle of his run was the most impressive part. Tim Luscombe almost got taken out of play there, the referee. And more substitutes coming onto the field. Victor Wu comes in, number 1 for Air Force.
It's a good little halfback.
Very nuggety. Do you like the Air Force strips, their uniforms? Bristol is down the side. Won't go as far as him. Ball's batted backwards though. Air Force have a chance here to scramble onto it. And they get a penalty.
Playing the man without the ball.
That's right, playing the man without the ball, so they're 10 meters out.
And suddenly Air Force in good attacking position. If they can go in for a score here, what looked to be a runaway for Lindenwood, we're gonna have a close game.
Yeah, very interesting second half coming up as well. Wu, the new man. Bristol. Oh, just smashed to the ground. Move it back in field. A little bit of a high scrag tackle, wasn't held. Now he gets brought to the ground.
Joseph Rippey, we called his name a lot. That's going to be another penalty on Lindenwood. Air Force is going to continue to attack. Wu tries to take it quick, but was nowhere near the mark.
Yeah, Wu not sure where that penalty was. Just thought he could try to get away with a sneaky one, as all good halfbacks do. Drifting a little bit across the field now. Straightening the line. They have ruckers in place. Contesting for the ball, though, held up a little bit there.
Air Force has 4 players in that breakdown. Of course, Lindenwood appears to have 5.
Yeah, and this was certainly going to be a scrum to Lindenwood. Very good defense. You can't get that body height when you're playing against a team like Lindenwood. They're going to hold you up and turn the ball over.
And Luscombe says that's the half. So 17-7 going into the break.
Air Force looking much better in those last 2 minutes.
Yeah, much better. That's right. Well, they couldn't have really looked worse than they did in the first 5. So.
And we're going to be back with the second half of the 7th place final in the men's D1 division. We'll be back very soon.
Proven hydration to help replace what you sweat out.
Championship. Let's go.
Second half about to come at you. 17-7.
A little bit of deja vu here, Dallin. These two teams met in pool play yesterday, and it was 17-0 Lindenwood at the half, and Air Force came back and almost pulled out a victory, scoring 3 tries in the second half, but ultimately fell just short, 17-15.
Yeah, that was a scintillating finish because Lindenwood were down to 5 players, 2 yellow cards, and still managed to hold on for the victory. And here they have possession now, right from the start. Stepping and weaving.
That's Farley again. Farley has really shown some stuff in this game.
Made great meterage. Still going strong. Managed to get the pass away as well.
Alex Osberg looks to be down after that carry.
Yeah, he's limping heavily.
Try is on for Lindenwood. If they put the ball through the hands, it looks like it's going to be the scrum half.
It is
Markowski.
Markowski. Great little finish by the man, diving a superb width and speed onto the ball. But you're right. Carrying on playing though is a Lindenwood player, limping around. We watch the replay here. Calm does some great work there in the ruck, and now it's just great hands and superb line speed. And a lovely dive to cap that off.
James Pohl's going to attempt the conversion from the touchline.
Won't have the legs. Puts his team up 22-7. So Air Force, if the time is right, it's probably now.
Not the way they wanted to start this second half if they had visions of repeating their comeback from yesterday.
Looking for Stephen Reardon, getting back into the action here. Shown some good speed yesterday. That ball comes up to him now. He receives it. Managed to clear their lines now. Looking to step and weave. They've got the loop around. Oh, and the ball thrown to touch. Didn't really look where he threw that pass, and now all of a sudden Lindenwood Lions have a chance to extend their lead.
Well, second half starting much like the first half did, all Lindenwood. Air Force is going to have to flip the switch sooner rather than later this time.
And we have a couple more subs who are getting ready to come in soon.
Nice line out from Lindenwood.
Looking for that switch. Little dummy, step and go. Oh, beats 2 players.
James Pohl.
Straight up the middle. Pohl looking to finish it himself. Oh, just superb. Oh, what a dive. Fantastic dive. I'm giving him 10 out of 10 for that dive. And what an effort to score.
He's been the player of the day for Lindenwood.
And if you watch the replay there, Pohl just takes it up the middle of the field, stepping left and right, and then decides just to bump him off. He's got tree trunks for legs, and what a dive. More subs coming in for both teams.
Markowski's going to attempt the conversion here.
Puts it to the left. And number 14, Mickey Bateman comes in for the Lions. So does number 2. Oh, Com's already been in.
Nathan Bradfield has come onto the field for the Air Force Academy. 27-7, Lindenwood leads.
High raking kick. Com is underneath it, knocks it back.
There's Tyler Black.
And
interesting knock-on call. I'm not sure where that knock was, but we have a different angle than the referee, so.
Yeah, he's right there. Luscombe's there on the spot. You're right. I think it maybe just touched by a car, but actually went then an inch forward. Air Force now have a chance. Finish off this game strongly. They've got some new backline players involved. And we've got Wu on the outside on the wing. Tight head. Ball's batted backwards.
Bristol cleans up the mess. There's Reardon.
Oh, look at that ferocious ruck. Bristol's somehow holding onto that ball, though. Would probably give a penalty against that. Oh, an intercept pass thrown. Offside.
Oh, and he's going to say.
No, not releasing
not
the tackle,
releasing the
tackled player.
Must have been playing advantage there. I didn't see the arm go out. I don't think the Lindenwood players did either.
Reardon moves it around.
Let's see if they can get Wu some ball in space.
It's the second time that pass has been thrown terribly to Wu.
Oh, look at Wu off the left boot.
Oh, it bounces
directly into touch, I think.
Bounced nicely there, and Nicky will take it quickly. Sets up a ruck on that side. Still walk the short angles. Nice little pop advantage. Oh, faking to kick. Busting through the middle. It's got a man on the inside. Fakes to him again. Oh! Almost a brilliant Sonny Bill Williams flick pass. But now the Air Force will look to counter. Oh, smashed from behind.
Coming from behind.
Sebastian
Huge
Comm
hit by
almost
Sebastian
scored
Comm.
and then comes back with a revenge tackle.
Looks like he may have injured himself on the tackle.
Doesn't look good. Face down on the turf. Shoulder.
Looks like his shoulder. Markowski signaling that it's not a neck. That's good.
Yeah, he's moving his head up and down, smashing it against the ground.
And it's not Comm. Looks like it was.
Oh, you're right. Somebody else with a scrum cap there just throwing us off. Won't get his number because he's on his back. Hope he's okay. Yep, they're helping him up.
Getting up.
He's a hard man. He's a Lindenwood Lion. And coming back in is number 22, Farley. Normally not allowed. Once you've been replaced, you're off. Unless it was blood, which Farley doesn't look like it.
Not quite sure the propriety of that substitution, but not for me to say.
But sometimes both teams, both coaches agree, you know, we can have open and free-flowing subs, which is great.
Especially in a game like this where it's the last game of the tournament, you're playing for 7th place.
Yeah.
You've had a lot of players travel with you. You want to get them game time.
Exactly. Agree with that at 100%. Air Force looked to be down to 6 players. I'm not sure
did
why.
somebody get a card? I certainly didn't see the referee go to his pocket, so I wonder if they even realize they only have 6 on the field.
The player that's pulled off is just standing next to the coach here, so I'm not sure what's going on as the Lindenwood Lions attack. That's Pole again. Moves it to the outside, and they will score another try here. Fending off and scoring just before the line.
That's Alex Augsburg.
And the AR is going to come in just to confirm that, if it was a try or not, and it is. So maybe we missed something there with the six-player Air Force team. And 27-7 is the score right now.
I think that try made it 32 with the conversion to come. Conversion is off the upright. Remains 32-7. Lindenwood has this 7th place game well in hand.
And I think that is the final whistle. And they take the 7th place. There's no trophy for 7th, but a great job from the Lindenwood Lions to come back after suffering a defeat earlier today. And also hats off to the Air Force. They've played some great rugby at times and just were a little bit outmatched in that last game.
Yeah, good tournament from both of these teams.
So